Èmi ló kàn. Honestly, it's not money, oh. I said I don't ask him for money. If you know him, go and ask him. I never asked for money. And we voted for him en masse. Since I've come back now, I'm campaigning for him again because I want him to do third time. Even the second time and third time, even fourth time, if they can do it, let him do it. Don't you see him? Have you ever seen any president they oppose who did not reply? If you are quarrel with your, Tinubu, will be looking at you. Later you go and beg him that I quarrel with you. I say, hey, are you quarrel with me? I don't even know. That's a good precedent. So look at everything that happened in the country. I give him kudos. He's a brilliant president. We have to work for the second time now. That's what I'm doing.
The INEC seems irredeemable. Our electoral system, I should tell you, are predictable. Almost every Nigerian knows by mere looking at the picture of the candidate who will emerge as the winner. And some of these candidates already know that they will be the next president, even before election. Because somewhere along the line, it looks like they have a calendar, they have a record, it's turn by turn. Obviously, when it was Muhammadu Buhari time, he made it bold. He says, stone. If it does not rule, the blood of Nigerians, let me quote in, the blood of monkeys and babu will flow on the streets. And he became president. And of course, our incumbent president, Abed Bola Tinubu, rightly told us that it is his turn. In other words, in as much as we are not looking at the credibility of their mandate, we know that there is a lot of flaws in the INEC. And this is not a way to tell Nigerians not to participate in any coming election because it's your civic responsibility. It's your right. Do not disenfranchise yourself. But it's not going to be that way. It's not going to be permanent. Things are changing. And so if the political arena is somehow flooded by corruption, manipulation, nepotism, tribalism, and all the other vibes that use or plague the society, looking forward to it, we should not allow it to be corrupt the more. For some time, I'm calling on some individuals. I say we need to set up a rallying point. Understand, the money is not the issue. But one person cannot cook for the whole community. But the whole community can cook for one person. You should understand that adage. I'm just one man, Nigeria, full-blooded, both parents, Nigerians. But that does not make you less than Nigeria if your both parents are not Nigeria. If you are in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria. Deal with it. After all, there are those who are not Nigerian who has Nigerian citizenship. By the virtue of the same electoral process, because they need to give foreigners even our national ID card, voters card, just to rig the election. And now, we are still looking for ways to solve this problem. But something is cooking up. And I want even the president to pay attention there, which is the essence of this broadcast. Because of the truth, as a Christian, I was taught that the road to hell is paved with good intention. The crime most people commit is not actually born out of bad intention. And so many people with good intention has ended up causing havoc. And so let us assume President Ahmed Bola Tinubu mean well for the next generation of Nigeria and is trying to bring a kind of political reform that will make Nigeria a prosperous nation. Let us assume. We cannot deny the fact that there are people who are behind, taking advantage of his good intention to bring about evil. This is where we come in. For some time now, we've been talking about the tax reform bill regarding restructure. We can see what is going on the social media. A lot of things is wrong let's look at the aspect of state creation. Creating equivalent state to the existing state. It's wrong. It's going to cause financial burden. We're going to borrow more money. It is wrong because it is meant to destroy minority and weaken monarchs. I've not said it before, but let me explain. They want to create Obolo state and give it to Akwa Ibom people. And Akwa Ibom people, based on their capacity, has made it clear. There is nothing like Obolo state in Akwa Ibom. They will not agree. They've been very loud about that. And now let us think about it. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu may not be aware. Who is suggesting to President Ahmed Bola Tinubu that they should create Igbo state on top of Akwa Ibom land? All these things we have been doing all this time, have we not learned? So you now carve out Akwa Ibom land and you now give it to Obolo. Who does that? Is that the reform we are talking about? Is that the restructure to weaken and destroy the supposed minority? And now we are very concerned because we are minority. That is just one. And then all of a sudden, Igbo Biafras are the one glamoring to give me a Nyoma state. It is suspicious and it is concerning that we that have been glamoring for Anyoma for over 87 years, I see some bunch of intellectuals, dishonest intellectuals, as you say, telling you that Anyoma had been there since 70 years. It's more than, except they are not telling us the truth. Because I was reliably informed by the late Omo of Okpanam that that project called Anyoma has been work in process for 87 years. We have a long history of the pains we have afflicted upon each other. And I'm a testament to this truth, that certain group of, in fact, 90%, all the Igbo Biafra cannot be trusted, all of them. And so, why should I be pretending? So you love me. Your love means nothing to me, most especially when it is geared towards taking that which is more important to us as a people. And so all of a sudden, where God exposed them, because as I say, Akwa Ibom, Igbo people will say, why is he always Igbo? I no go live for now. Until now, mind, respect people, stop invading people's privacy. No, you na dey this country, Igbo Biafra. Obolo is Igbo. Why will you create Igbo state inside Akwa Ibom land? It's suspicious. Akpabio is there. But I know it will not pull through. Let them use it to deceive us. And then you come to Anyoma. Anyoma is not Igbo. Deal with it. It's just an acronym. And then suppose Senator Nwokuru went to the floor of the Senate and begged them. I love that drama. That Nollywood movie he put up. I love it. And each time I listen and watch him repeat that thing over and over, I want to know what gives these people the balls to do what they do. If President Ahmed Bola Tinubu allowed the bill to create an Anyoma state, even in the South put through, it's a flaw. We will tell the story later on. And if he allow Obolo state to be created in Akwa Ibom, it's a flaw. We get the result later on. And then we are having some caricature state creation. Carving some community from Delta, and then carve another one from Edo, and then carve another one from Ondo state, and then you call them one Ototo Tururu state. Are you people not tired of creating experiment ground in the name of unity? In case you think we don't know, we know. Kogi state is experiment ground for Nigerian unity. We know. Bender state is experiment unity. Experiment ground for Nigerian unity. We know. But now check it all these years. Whatever you want to learn, we have shown you. Don't destroy our ethnic groups anymore. If it is not important, your ethnic group is not important, Yoruba, destroy your own. Igbo are looking for people to come add to their number of ethnic group. Hausa is looking for people to add to their number as ethnic group. Don't destroy our ethnic group. You didn't make it. Because the Bible says for in the end time, every tongue, tribes, and nation. Did you get it? Go and read Revelation. Every tongue, every tribe, and every nation will come before him. And so when you destroy our tribes, You will have questions to answer after life. If you think that death is the end, believe me, it's just the beginning. That is how life is. Don't be part of it. Don't destroy our ethnic group. But why everybody is focused on state creation? I will suggest and ask the government of the day, if they are sincere, they should overhaul the whole state. And then allow indigenous people to occupy their space. You will see development you have not dreamt of. How do I mean? Before we look at the issue of the monarchy. For instance, create a Gala state. I dare you, create a Gala state. Create Hausa state. Create Fulani state. Create Yoruba state. Create Igbo state. Create Idoma state. Create TV state. Create Ijaw state. Let's see who is minority and who is majority. We know the manipulation by the imperialists during the conquer era. We know. But you are afraid for us to come together in the natural terms. But yet, Igbo Biafra want us to come together in their own terms. You will see Nigeria will prosper. And somebody say, oh, what is the population of Idoma people? How will you know? Oh, what is the population of Igala people? My brother, how will you know? What of Ijaw? They are minority. How did you know? Oh, Eka people are minority. How did you know? Because they butchered us. They pieces us. Let me tell you, originally, Peter Odele is not a river man. Peter Odele, one-time governor of Rivers State, originally is not a river man. He's not a Ikwere man. And you will be surprised if every tongues and tribe appear before the Creator, as recorded in Revelation. Peter Odele will appear in Okwane. He will appear in Okwane. But he's a Rivers man. He's a Ikwere man. But I'm not trying to let you know we are different people. Yes, we are the same people. But I'm trying to picture something for you. It's an experiment. And this tax reform bill under state creation is pushing the same agenda. Maybe Tinubu is not aware. And now, what stopped Nigeria from coming and say, Idoma people, you have a large number? Because the last time I checked, you have Idoma people in Kogi State. You have Idoma people in Benue State. You have Idoma people in Enugu State. You have Idoma people in Ebonyi State. You have Idoma people in Cross River State. You call them a Yala. Now check the distance from Kogi down to Cross River State. And tell me they are minority. Their land is still there. There is no co-joining, except that they were divided by creation of the state to weaken ethnic group in order to promote majority. That is where we are having this problem.
Mr. Felix Moka, thank you very much for joining us. Well, the coalition, they say the ADC is a dead party, and that is not a party that has not done anything. And Ralph Nwosu says, well, he's committed to Nigeria. That's why he yielded a platform for this your party that is not meeting Nigeria's expectations to be pushed aside. And there is a project that the alliance, the coalition is committed to. What do you have to say to Nigerians? Because he says it looks like you people are really under pressure, big pressure, and it looks like you people are jittery in the APC, very jittery. Mr. Moka, can you hear me?
Thank you very much, Doctor. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, clearly.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for having me today. No, the All Progressives Congress, APC, is not jittery, has no reason to be jittery at all. We're not jittery because the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is the leader of our party, is doing exactly what Nigerians elected him to do. he is standing tall and standing strong for Nigeria. He's voting with all fingers of his hands for the progress and prosperity of Nigerians. This president, unlike any other president that has come through generations of presidents in our country, decided upon his swearing in that some of the most acerbic challenges confronting our country must be confronted with seriousness and with total devotion. He summoned the political will, which no other president has done before him, to confront those challenges. And today, 2 years on, we have a whole lot to say about the outcomes, at least preliminary outcomes, of this bold, determined effort of this president. Now, I just listened to a part. I didn't hear all of the interview with Mr. Ralph Nwosu. And it's really pitiful because, even though the so-called ADC, the choice of the platform ADC was made just a few days ago, Dr. Ruben Abati, you will recall that this judgment by these characters who have now constituted themselves into the ADC began very early on in the life of this administration to vilify this government and, in fact, issue a report card that this government has not, in fact, met the expectations of Nigerians. Even in the first few days of this administration, individually, they all came to that conclusion. So, look, this is a predetermined judgment. It is not a judgment that follows an examination where you have an assessment over a constitutional term of 4 years to say whether or not the president has succeeded. Even now, today, we're just barely, over the 2-year mark for this government. And some of these individuals have already decided for themselves, by themselves, and in their own interests, that this president has in fact not met the expectations of Nigerians. That is all dubious and is bogus. Bogus in the extreme. Now, let me just say this, that all of the faces you see who parade themselves as members of the ADC coalition, look very closely at them. Discover the tribal marks on their faces, whatever birth marks they have on their faces. Keep it in your mind, my fellow compatriots. These are many of the architects of Nigeria's misfortune that has now become totally generational. They are the architects of Nigeria's economic stagnation. They are the architects of Nigeria's, incredible dimensions of corruption and underdevelopment and extreme poverty. These are the men, especially, I don't want to bring women into it so far, but these are the men who, constructed what this president today is trying to solve. Now, let me say this. This president has only been the governor of Lagos State. He's been operating in the Southwest. He's never been on the national stage, never, to my knowledge, never had any political position on the national stage. This is his first time of emerging on the national stage as president. Yet, the people who have occupied and saturated the political stage nationally today dare to suggest that this president is the reason Nigeria is on its knees. Now, let me say this, Doctor. Nigeria is no longer on its knees. They brought Nigeria to its knees. But Nigeria, by virtue of the commitment of this president, has decided that no longer will Nigeria, crumble to fall on its knees. Nigeria has arisen. Our economy has arisen. The hope for Nigeria for the future has arisen. And I don't think that anybody like Ralph Nwosu has any locus to come speak to the, incredible moment that we're living through. This is a historical moment. And I think that anyone who loves Nigeria must pay attention and support this president because he's doing what no other president has done. He has jettisoned the popularity, the need to be popular with Nigerians because he's putting Nigeria first because we are all Nigerians.
Hi, my people, welcome back. Many of you must have watched and listened to what all these people will say, they spoke here have to say concerning presidency, who the presidency should be given to when it comes to 2027 election. Though if you carefully listen to the first Yoruba man we be saying talk, now don't hear how in analyze the own thing when you say na Tinubu na him be the best, and when you talk am again say na Tinubu na dem go fit na him go fit do what Nigerians need. You know, dey hear that tribalism and sentiment and every other thing wey be say we dey tell una na him make all this thing keep going on, because most of them now wetin dem dey talk be say na my own person must dey. They don't even care if anybody wey be say from another joint, even though you go fit do well pass their own person, nothing concern them. Na wetin dem dey do, and that is what carry us or make us belong to the category we are in now today. Because if you carefully understand how politics is played in this country, you can understand now where we're not so just be. Now wey be say na hear wetin dem talk, or make everyone of una drop una own talk for this, make we hear am, make you drop am for inside comment section. And also if na today be your first time, make you do well, like, share, subscribe. Thank you.